Alright. Am I recording? I am. Alright, team. We are Team Deep Divers, Deep Dwellers. We're gonna try Greedfall. Apparently I got to level 200 before. I don't remember ever playing this game. So I deleted all the save files and we're starting all over. We're gonna play on Discovery because it's easier than easy. And I like to know what's going on the first time I play through a game. I saw that it was a offline single player game only. Thanks, Reddit. Oh.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Could
The
you
chin
stand?
a tiny bit lower.
Continues this
Gaze a
sitting.
little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Oh! Bro hit us with that. Hit us with that Riz. Hang on. Alright, I think we're pirates. Ah! I thought it was gonna be length of hair. Actually, we'll hit us with that 5 o'clock shadow. Eyebrows are fine. Skin color. We're pirates. Tan. Hair color. That's fine. Eye color. We'll go with our favorite color, gray. Bam. Oh. I think I'm gonna go with technical. Accuracy, agility, science, and lockpicking. I need to write that down because it says recommended. And let me tell you, if I forget that recommended stuff, yeah. So it's accuracy, agility, science, lockpicking. Okay. Lock that in. Okay, pick an attribute to invest your first point into. Accuracy and agility, bro. Accuracy. We'll go science. Yeah. Okay.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Get some whiteboard cleaner, because I'm starting to...
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alice. Go say goodbye to your mother. Whoa. I was actually expecting space to be jumped. Mother. Was that a leaf? There's some dead spot in the game. Excuse you. Fuck runs into somebody like that. You're kind of a dick.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
You're a dainty.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Hey, yo. Pause the game while you choose next action.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now. Today's the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Sorry, folks. I'm trying to... Trying to get some shit done. Okay, let's go. I did between cutscenes, but not working.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking
Show
on.
me the ship.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Wow. Relationship level suspicious.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Oh, we're gonna lose the heck out of that. Poor Hawthorne. I have to open that. I for inventory. First things first, we gotta get some gloves on. Double click. Yeah, we're working on that right now. Oh, this section has things in it. Okay. Just keep going. Well, made me think they would be. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Thank you. The hell are the guards, by the way? Like, we're just allowed to come up to you on the streets and start swinging swords, and the guards are cool with that. Oh yeah, we're taking it out of everything. Armor 22. That one, yeah. Sticking that on right now. What do we got here? Oh yeah, let's go. Switch to that. Switch to that immediately. Don't need to look. Let's go. I feel like I didn't need a bunker.
The merchant is there.
That's great. We're going to a venue that's 18 meters away. Right here. Side quest.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Ask for more instructions. Ask about us.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Ask for more
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
We'll try, though.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge. That would stir up the muck.
Whatever is he talking about, Kurt?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright, we'll just threaten
This
him.
is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all that different from my own.
To the devil with ya.
Since you leave us no choice.
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength.
Oh, I didn't do
Sorry,
that.
Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
And so you're back, sir. Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't count on it. We shall return. See you soon.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, I'm just gonna walk right here.
To my house! And death to the
Stop! I beg of you!
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well. I'm counting on you to deliver this merchandise as quickly as possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Oh, that's what I thought. While we're back here, we'll go through a few things. Climb back. Oh, no, that's a wall. Okay. Keep trying to jump. Well, there has to be one down there. No, don't do that. Oh, got to that wall. I'm taking everything. Alright, oh, let's look at the big old I button. Let's see what we got going on here. Mystical pet, correct one. That's down. Come on. You're such a bitch. God. I'm gonna stop walking right in front of you. I love when people do that in the grocery store too. They just no reason to stop. They look around like they've never been in a grocery store before. No, why can't I go on a daily walk without being jumped? Well, sad quests. Was 80s is still counting? No, it's a lot more than 80.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
No.
You won't believe your eyes. This discovery... You'll find all you need in our selection.
I thought that was a,
to be. The
So this one, oh, I was incorrect. Alright, I've never been in any of these buildings before.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Absolutely.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Okay.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Lara.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
We'll ask about
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
this.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
A month,
Hellfire.
that's it. No.
If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
No, I don't care about any of that.
Be back soon, Captain.
Alright, we got, looks like 2. So we have to figure out, oh, it's up there, oh, right there. This zone is under control of another faction other than yours. Certain places are forbidden for you. A costume of the faction will allow you to trick the gods. Also try a stealth approach, but if guard spots you, goes on by response. The fuck it.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Nope.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Well, considering I can't jump.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
To my help!
Shit!
And death to the other!
Not what I
Move away! Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
I said screw it. Nope. Try to walk. Freaked out. Alright, I have no lockpicking. No, I'm not level 2 yet, so. Wait, it's lockpicking? Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Lock the boxes, but not.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Might hit level 2 before you get the fight.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
No.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well. I'm going.
I'm not.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Very well. I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Fuck off.
Very well. I'm going.
Okay, there has to be a way to go up that and around this. There we go. I'm gonna have to descend real quick.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well. I'm going.
Oh.
And death to the others!
The hell are we being shot at, bro? Must be upstairs, so makes sense. Resistance will take it. Boots. Wow, all those boots suck. What? Yeah, sucker. Oh, okay, went to level 5, that's annoying. Alright, accuracy, agility, science, and lockpicking. Let's see, oh, okay. Okay. I need to prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills still. God damn it, everything's lockpicking. So are these fancy. Oh. I don't say these fancy looking ones, but these fancy. It's not fun. Not that hard. Okay, so we're just gonna walk into all of them. Unless you have a fracking table. Which I've seen them.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
miraculous opportunity. Your time is precious in these dark hours.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
That is a fire. What do we got? Dang it. I need that. And crafting. Alright, well. Ha! First of all, okay. Shut up. There we go. So I need science level 1, got it. I can't even pronounce these Hispadas and Beastesses. I just need to keep opening shit fast. Come on, Beastesses. Best gold coins.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Ask about Constantine.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Of course. I don't have craftsmanship. Fuck it.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships.
Wait.
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Right, we're gonna stop there. Because I decided I'm fucking hungry. Excuse me.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse.
Yeah, we
We'll
don't
need to
have
build some
dowels.
metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Yeah, we don't have that. No, we got two now. Oh, come on, the kitchen has to have some recesses that I can move, you know?
Locked. I don't have the key.
No, but I had a key.
I don't have the key.
I have a key. I don't know what it goes to, but I have a key. Yeah, I know, I said I was done. Ooh, what do we got here? Keys. Man, weird. Dog. No, look up. Come on, you. Ah, fuck. Alright, we'll be done after looting this place. No, this is not a room I've explored. Hey, a book. Dear, I'm really sorry that you've done this place. You're hoping for a serene, sincere. Yeah, great. I'm not reading all that. The hell did I get up here? Somebody? Oh, there we go. Guess what I found? The keys. Negative. Alright, well, we learned something today. Oh, got another set of keys and metal dowels. We'll take anything. I need to stop because I'm so hungry, but I keep finding things I want to explore. Alright, for real. back to this at a later time.